Ken Cara here at the Wiltsey Center. It's the Standard Speaker Athlete of the Week Awards. I'm with Allyson Babinsky from Mahanoy Area High School, three-sport athlete. You're getting the award Most Versatile Female Athlete tonight. Is that one way you would describe yourself? You hear the word versatile, are you proud of that? Would you say, yeah, I'm pretty versatile?
Yeah, I think I would. I like playing all the sports I was in, and I grew up playing a variety of sports, so I think it's a good word for me.
Is there another sport you played growing up? I mean, you did volleyball, basketball, and track and field at Mahanoy. Was there another sport you played growing up that just didn't make the cut when you got older?
Well, I played softball and I used to swim.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it.
That was at Mahanoy too, right?
Yep.
Did you have to cut back a little bit?
Well, I wanted to focus more on basketball, so I couldn't really do swim anymore. And I wanted to try track instead of softball.
I think I was familiar you played volleyball. When did you take that up?
My freshman year, I was actually going to do cross country, but then my one friend convinced me to try volleyball, and I really liked it.
Made the district playoffs this year, right?
Yep, we did. We lost to Marion, but they were pretty good this year.
Marion, traditional powerhouse.
Yeah.
How proud were you, though, just to make the district playoffs and moving the program along? It's a tough. I mean, you guys are playing in a tough league.
I think we're very proud because we got a new coach in the past 2 years, so it was nice to go as far as we did in the program in the past.
I'm always impressed, speaking of versatility, by our local athletes. They always seem to do well in school. I was an athlete who did not do well in school. And then I was reading the paper, and it was like, salutatorian at Mahanoy Area High School. It's like, Allyson, so you did well in school, too. I'm a salutatorian there. What were your interests academically?
I really liked biology and, anatomy, so that's what I focused on this year, because I want to do physical therapy in my future. But yeah, those are my favorite classes.
Were you always dedicated to studies like that?
I think it hit me this year to work harder when I found out that I was second in my class, yeah. But I think I always worked hard.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Was that the competitor in you? You were like, all right, I'm number 2. Now I'm locking this in.
Yeah, a little bit.
Seemed pretty outgoing. How was the salutatorian speech in that? Was that something you were excited about? Are you a good public speaker?
I think I did really good, actually. I made mine about a puzzle, so I gave every one of my classmates a piece of puzzle to take with them.
Nice. What was your message? What do you hope they took away from it?
My message was to remember that we made a legacy in Mahanoy, so each of us represented a puzzle that came together to create something beautiful. And I think that's what our class really did, because we were very small, but we came together and did a lot of things and had a lot of accomplishments.
Obviously, big-time basketball player. Mahanoy's had a ton of success there. I was looking back, and with 2 state Final Fours you were a part of, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think you're freshman. And then I looked at 2020, and I'm like, why did the playoff? It stopped.
Yeah.
You guys were moving along. I forgot the pandemic was that year, so the state playoffs were halted. But I mean, great career there. As you look back on that and the incredible runs, what do you most remember from all that success?
I think I remember the thrill of it. So last year we made it against, I think, Mount Carmel it was, in the semifinals, and it was just a great feeling. I mean, it really did stink that we didn't have fans along the way, but it was a really good feeling.
How did you move along your basketball game? I mean, how did you improve, you think, from when you were younger to where you are right now, getting ready to go to college to play, right?
Yeah, I think when I reached high school, I wanted to work harder. So even when the season ended, I think last year it was, I texted my coach if I can get in the gym right away, because I just wanted to work hard and succeed, and I'm really excited to play in college.
Nice. You must have speed. I mean, in track and field, I think I read 100 dash, 200 dash. You got 3rd place in District 11 this year. How do you control your speed? I was a soccer player who was out of control. I was just fast. I ran around. I couldn't dribble the ball. How do you harness that when you're playing something like basketball? How do you hone your skills?
Well, my coach used to say that I would go 100%, so he told me I need to dial it back. So I think once you think about it a little bit, you realize that changing your speed is very important in basketball, especially to get your defender off guard and stuff.
I think I remember you and several, I'm forgetting names right now, on these past big Mahanoy teams this year as well, just all over the court, though. I mean, hustling, diving for the ball.
Yeah.
Were you one of them as well?
Yeah,
I remember this. Yeah, I remember the name. I remember looking. I'm just all over the place. Hustle is the word that comes to mind.
Yeah, that was me.
Do you pride yourself on that, though? I mean, is that something you're proud of? Just all out, whatever it takes?
Yeah, I think giving 100% is worth it, and I'd dive for the ball again if I could.
Where are you going to college to play basketball?
Lebanon Valley College.
Nice. And you said physical therapy, right? Was that because of your sports background or just the interest in biology, everything?
Well, I got injured a few times in track in the past, and I went to physical therapy, and I just loved the whole idea and how they helped rehabilitate athletes and help them get back to where they could play again.
Magically back in the studio right now to give you some background on this next interview. Ashtyn Cartwright is a 2022 Hazleton Area High School graduate. She won this year's Hazleton Swing Club Scotty Roman Award as the area's best female athlete. Athletes are eligible for the award from Hazleton Area, MMI Prep, Marian Catholic, and Weatherly area high schools. She scored her 1,000th career point in swimming this year, made it to the PIAA AAA championships, and won SSPTV's coveted Know Your Teammate title with her future college roommate, Sadie Hunsinger. You can check out that story on the SSPTV YouTube channel. In this interview, Cartwright talks about winning her first ever District 2 gold medal in the 500 freestyle. As you look back on your career, I mean, did you ever think, as all this happens, going to districts, having success, states, I mean, was it ever, are you kind of in shock? Are you happy?
I'm still processing it. States was the most amazing experience. It was all so fun. I never thought it would happen. I always dreamed of it, but it was so exciting to experience everything.
Qualifying for it this year, refresh my memory. I'm sorry it's been a long year. How did you do at districts and how did you get out there?
Well, at districts, I won the 500 freestyle event, and oh my gosh, it was the most incredible thing. It was so exciting. Everyone was screaming, and yeah, that was exciting. Last
we talked, it was a Know Your Teammate segment. Going into districts, was that the goal? Was, hey, I could win this? This is realistic?
That was definitely the goal even before districts. Like going into the season, even from last districts, last year, I was I'm only a couple seconds behind that first place. I want it, I'm going for it. And I did it. Take me through your district race a little bit. When did you I don't want to say no, but just take me through your race a little bit. I didn't forget when. I was one of the only people warming up in the warm-up pool before the event, and my coach, Mrs. Yakubowski, came over and was like, "You got this. Relax. I can tell you're freaking out. Just, you got it. You have it." And that's how I went into my race. I got this. It's my race, don't focus on anyone else, and you got it, and that's exactly what I did. And
can you describe it? It has to feel good your senior year. What is it like when you accomplish a big goal like that and you're standing on the podium? You've had a few months to process it right now. How would you describe it to somebody?
I'm still on cloud nine. Everything's so exciting. I'm still processing the entirety of senior year, and it was just amazing. It was so fun.
Where's that medal right now?
It's currently hanging up in my room.
What do you think you learned from this season of swimming, setting those goals? What are you taking away from your athletic career?
Cherish every moment you can, because it's gone before you even realize.
Take it all in, Ashtyn. I appreciate your time tonight. Congratulations on an outstanding career, and it's been a pleasure covering you. Good luck. Sports on SSPTV News is brought to you by the Lehigh Valley Health Network.